Do you want to record this, or are we just going to do it?
Recording it sounds very good, I think.
Yeah.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Factorio Break the Game. My name is Root Negative, and I'm here with Zenith, and we're going to record this. I think that's
We're recording.
consensus.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Okay,
Hit the play
so
button.
this is a little rig here that we've set up to try and test the speed of these. Hang on, we got power issues, dude.
Do we?
Yep, no, we're clear now. Just at night there, at the end of the night time, we ran out of accumulator capacity. But this should test how quickly we can smelt the stuff. So what Zenith is going to do is he's going to spin this tank, it's going to connect with this pump, and it's going to pump it into there, and it'll give us an idea of how quickly it takes this to smelt 1,000 oil.
Yes. Are we good to go?
Yep, we're good to go.
3, 2, 1.
Oh, it worked like a fucking charm. I love it when a plan comes together.
Oh wow, that is quick, isn't it?
I did tell you it was quick. That's 20 oil. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's like a second and a half.
Yeah, we're already down to about 650.
Noises.
Okay. And the reason that we're testing this is because of our rig. We're wondering whether we run the modules on top of each other, or we're going to have one long module, and we're worried about fluid throughput essentially. So I don't know. We'll see. See what happens here.
This thing's awesome.
Yeah, that goes very, very quick.
We're down to 71. There's going to be a little bit of oil left over, which is unfortunate. Boom, there we go.
Okay, a minute 16.
A minute 16 and we get 655 petroleum out of it. Wow. Okay.
But what we need to take out of that is that would have does 10 per. So that was 100 crafting, wasn't it? Like it crafted 100 times. So it does 10 crude oil per.
No, it does 20. No, it does 10. My
It
bad.
does 10. It can hold 20.
Yeah.
So in a minute 16, it crafted 100 times.
That's one every second. Thereabouts. Isn't it?
No, because that's 76 seconds.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? My bad. It's
Good,
so
close enough.
so it's just under a second then.
Yeah. So
Which stands to reason, because if it's 5.7 times its normal speed, then it would craft it in 1 divided by 5, well, 5 divided by 5.7.
now let's have a look at the stacks that we have. They are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So you're 10 long.
Times 2.
Oh, yep, because they're double-sided. Okay. So through the pipes. So it does. It requires. Each one requires. Hang on, let me do some math here.
So it takes 0.8 of a second to craft up. 0.87. Instead of taking 5 seconds to do this, it does 0.87. So the theory here is that we use 2 of these and overkill it completely. This will get us a phenomenal amount of oil.
I'm just wondering if we have to double pipe it, and I'm working that out at the moment.
Because you said that the pipes can carry a maximum of 240?
That's if we do repeaters in between the setup or the unloading of oil and whatnot, which we can do.
Well, I've already got them a little bit set up. I think they'd need to be expanded into parallel, I reckon.
These aren't proper repeaters though.
Yeah,
unfortunately. But,
I did know that.
yeah, but I know how we can do them, and so this is a bit of complicated math here. So you have 10 stacks, so each stack requires 100 oil per 0.16. Hang on, where's a pen? Here's a pen.
Someone fetch the pen and paper.
So 100 oil per crafting lot. And they do that every, what did we say? 0.8 seconds.
Yep.
So every second, yeah, we need about 120 oil going down. Yeah, we can achieve this. We can do this.
We can do this through one pipe, can't we? If it's only 120, that's really only a half full pipe, isn't it?
Yes, we have to be absolutely certain that we get our repeaters right, though. But yeah, if we do that, then we can do this with a single pipe.
And that's great news because then my station design is sound.
Yep.
Because this was figured on double pipe all the way through. So now we're going to have in effect 8 lines, and there we've got our 8 lines coming out. So as you say though, we need to be pretty super certain that the repeaters are good. I kind of liked my little spider design.
Hang on.
Don't hang on me. I've deconstructed it all.
No, yeah, that's fine.
Can we keep the water ones?
Well, how much water does each?
Not as much.
Use?
It's less
5.
water. It's half the water.
Yeah. And look, if we need to, water is free, so we can flood the pipes by putting more offshore pumps and more pipes connecting in between. So that's not an issue. I will do a little repeater here.
Right, I'll come up and have a look at that in a sec. I'll just deconstruct the now superfluous oil pipes. Hopefully I'm getting the right ones. I reckon I am.
Have you got any small pumps on you?
I do.
I have some of those.
Certainly. You want the rest?
Thank you. No, that's fine, thank you.
Back the truck up. How often do we need to do one of those?
According to this forum post...
Oh, that forum post. I remember it vaguely.
Yeah, every 4 pipes. And so an underground... So
every 4 underground pipe?
No, so this would be considered 1.
Yes.
So every 4 of those, we need to put in one of these.
Oh, sweet giddy art.
And that's to achieve... that's to achieve 150 fluid per second. Which gets us just enough to do this setup.
Okay.
You know what I'm thinking might be easiest
kind
here?
of 3. Yeah, what would be easiest?
Well, you're running these into like a central... Think of it as like a main bus of oil going north-south where we are, yeah?
Yeah, that was the concept.
Yeah.
Concept's flawed, isn't it?
Well, if we perhaps instead put down here where I'm standing, put the oil storage tanks here, and then we essentially run, so the very top station, we'll run the oil out to the east and down around about here somewhere. And the next station down, we'll run it east and then run it down here somewhere. And then do the other 2 stations
on the other side.
On the other side, same sort of setup, and have them meet all down the middle here somewhere in storage tanks. And from the storage tanks, we can then run it back to these refineries.
Because that'll just give us that little bit of extra room to put in the repeaters, won't it?
Yeah, I think we're just a bit. This is a bit crammed in here.
So pretty.
It is. It is. But um, unless, hang on, this post is a little bit confusing to understand.
I remember it. It was pretty impressive.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. Four.
This is the bit that gets me. Remember to put a pumping station before your flow rate drops too far, because once it drops below the limit, it's impossible to speed up again.
Well, the way that reads, it's kind of telling me that the unless you've got a full pipe to begin with, you're boned.
Yeah.
We're not going to have a full pipe.
I'll tell you what we're going to do, Root.
What, man?
We're going to plug these in, and we're going to run a test.
With just these?
We're going to run a test with the current setup, and we're going to see what happens. We're going to beacon them, and we're going to set them up as they would be in the crusher, and then we're going to start running some trains into here, leave it for an hour or two until they're full, and then run a simulation on it.
Until these storage tanks are full?
Yep.
Okay.
It's the only way of us really knowing what the hell's going on here.
Alright. Well, let's get them piped in then. So, basically, we're just going to need a whole bunch of...
You do that. I'm going to connect these rails into the network.
Roger.
Mads are real like this one. Running some real tests.
Well, the oil is going to be where we fall over. Like, guaranteed.
Yeah.
Guaranteed, no kidding, oil. It's going to be where we fuck up. And, like, Colonel Will has got around it by the fact that he's just got this massive buffer of oil that he's been running off for the last however many hours. And he's got enough input that it's just working. Like, it's balanced itself out. Whereas we don't have that luxury. We're going to be going from scratch, trying to get to this to run at a respectable speed. And, you know, because we don't have that buffer, it's just going to be a whole different kettle of fish, really, isn't it?
Yeah. Okay. So I will actually start routing these trains to come up here now.
Which trains are you going to flog?
All of them until we fill up here, and then we can route them back to the other base.
Right, no worries. Actually, what we're going to do here was this.
Now, how are our power issues?
Probably not great, considering we've plugged the system back in.
And we're about to increase it by moduling up those beacons, aren't we?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, okay. See you in 5 hours once we do all this other stuff.
Oh dear. And there I was thinking, oh yeah, building a mega base, that's not too hard. I could do that.
Joke's on you.
Please. Thank God I've had help.
Now, we've got a little oil outpost that's just sitting here.
Yeah, oil 1.
Well, let's just connect it back into the network, shall we?
Great idea. It'll be full of oil too.
It is. It is. How I'm going to achieve this, I have no idea. Where I'm going to connect it back in. Tell you what, for now.
Boom. Okay. So that's all looking quite good. Yep, that's that one plumbed in. Nice. Ha! Got it.
Nice work.
Now I just got to do it again. Oh boy.
Can you blueprint it?
I'm going to try. For example, if I just snag like this. Oh, hold on. I want that. This part. That should theoretically be the same. We just need to come out a bit further. Let's run the pipes down. Again, the pattern should be similar. I want that. Look at this. This is got to be the strangest looking blueprint you've ever seen.
What have you done?
I've managed to blueprint the pipes. That's priceless. That's awesome. And it works. Yeah. Build it, my minions, build it. Now. Oh, we're off by one.
Now, what's the stations called up there? Crusher oil unload. Excellent. And we say 30 seconds.
Not quite. That's bugger.
What's
Do
up?
I have... Oh, come on. Huh. Alright, so that's going to have to change. That's going to have to change as well. All these random blueprints now. Awesome.
Excellent.
So that's just fractionally out of range.
Now, just be careful because you now have
All the trains running?
in there. Yes.
You're trying to kill me.
Hopefully.
God damn it. Right. Well, that's going to need some extras. Okay. Boom. Yeah, the water's a little bit slow.
Is
Especially
it?
down this side, yeah.
That's right. We can run a few more lines in.
So is that going to be the solution, do you think? Just run more lines? Or are we going to have to go down the repeater track?
For the water?
Yep.
No, just run more lines because we can flood that. The reason why is because we can get as much water as we want. It's free. The only reason we would have had to use repeaters for the oil is because it's coming from a specific source that isn't free, essentially. Okay, we now have, I think, 5 or 6 oil trains that should be starting to unload into the crusher oil. We also need to fix our train network. Those makeshift intersections around the base down there are awful.
Yeah, I know. I just blame them on you. That's how I can live with it, because I know that you did it. It wasn't me.
Okay. If you say so.
I'm saying so. Oh, for crying out loud. Now, are you sure those trains are going to come here?
I'm certain. I think they are. They're being held up by the death train that's parked here. Where are we going to send that?
I don't know, but it's become an
It's,
inconvenience.
it's just in the way now.
Oh dear.
Okay. Uh,
Now, right now, all of these are turned on, aren't they? We don't want them turned on, do we?
no, we want to just fill those storage tanks, don't we?
Oh gee.
I've no idea where I'm going to send this death train.
Problematic.
Okay, I'm just going to manually drive it. No, I'm not. That's always ends badly, especially with the death train.
Well, while we sort that out, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for joining us. We look forward to seeing you in the next episode as we continue to try and break